Okay, we're out here in the dog days of summer. Sun protection is a must. I was going to talk to you about different ways to protect yourself from the sun. It is a bad deal. Overexposure to the sun can cause a lot of damage to your skin. Obviously, we have skin cancer, those kind of things. Sunscreen really is not enough. I mean, we're talking about middle of summer, okay, middle of June, summer solstice. The days are eternally long. If you just happen to want to go out there and do it all day long on your boat or on your canoe or on your kayak or on the bank or whatever, sunscreen is not going to be enough. I mean, you can reapply every couple hours. It's just not going to be enough. This is the one that I use. I use the Neutrogena. Big fan of that. Big fan. 70 is kind of the key. If you go to any higher than that, it's like toothpaste rubbing it on your face. That's no good. But 70 is what I use. You want to apply that before you get out in the sun so you're not already sweating. It's not a tutorial on sunscreen, but sunscreen is key. You must use sunscreen in conjunction with everything else that you can do to protect yourself from the sun. So first of all, a hat is key. A hat is key for a couple reasons. If you want to use a big bill hat, cowboy hat, anything like that is fine. A baseball cap is what most anglers use because it's functional. As you can see, it put shade, no shade on my face, shade on my face. So that's one step to get a little bit of protection from the sun. You can use different types of hats. It really doesn't matter. The mesh back ones, if you don't have any hair, be careful on them mesh back ones because they will scorch your head or give you a really funny looking tan. I've seen it before. I mean, if you want to do it, cool, whatever, it's up to you, but just be aware. But then I just wanted you to straighten up my camera. The world is all crooked. Sorry about that. But the hat, step one. Step two is one of these sun Gators. This is one from Striker. Striker makes a lot of really good material ice fishing wear, and they're making a lot of good sun wear. This is called the Burr Gator. Any type of gator like this functions very well, but you want to have something that is not real thick. This is very thin. It's very breathable. I don't like putting it over my nose. That's just too much. Go right there. That's the second step for my head. Then you're going to go with a good wraparound sunglass. This is John Cruz polarized, but just get any kind of good wraparound polarized sunglasses, and I put that over top of the Gator. It's very comfortable. We were talking about being out here for 8, 10, 12 hours or more. Then that's more comfortable. You're going to have a less pressure on your head. If you put that under your hat and under your Gator, that's not gonna be preferred. You will know it at the end of the day. I don't care what sunglasses you have, just that pressure against your head is gonna hold it there. But that's step one. Get good head protection. A lot of shirts now are coming with hoods. Hoods are good, and I like hoods. I'll utilize hoods, but there is no substitute for a good Gator versus a hood. A hood will leave your face exposed. That is, you're going to get some sun exposure on your face. And, when I get to be 50, 60, 70 years old, I don't want my face to look like an old catcher's mitt. I just don't. That's not what I prefer. Now we got homeboy rolling in here. I'm sitting out here on the lake, and a dude just rolling up, idling. He's going to idle by here in a second, and he's going to throw some wakes on us. But he's going to get out here. He's got some sun protection going on too. But yeah, this is what we do. And then, as you can see, my hands, I've got the gloves on. I do these in practice. I'm more efficient without them. So in a tournament situation, I don't use the gloves. I wish I could get used to it. A lot of guys do get used to it. I've tried it. I'll get treble hooks, hooked on there. They get wet, and then I don't feel like I'm not as big of a fan and efficient. In practice, I wear them every day, because I don't want those big liver spots on the back of my hands once I get a little bit older, I don't want all those liver spots. And I've seen a lot of people have cancer spots on the back of their hands as well, because your hands just you can't hide the sun from your hands. So it's going to get, you know, beat up, sun scorched, wrenched, whatever. So that's one thing that you can do if you're out there, you know, even doing yard work or whatever. Throw some good sun gloves on. Again, these are Striker. Striker makes a bunch of good stuff, but there are other good brands out there. And then long sleeve t-shirt, preferably. This is another Striker. This is not the hooded one. This is the Triumph. It's got a vented back. Very cool. I mean, it's 90 some degrees out here. Of course I'm sweating, but I can feel, there's a little breeze blowing. I can feel that breeze blowing directly through my shirt. So it's a way to do it. And then on the lower end, if you, a lot of times I'll wear shorts. I'm wearing shorts right now, but I put sunscreen on from my upper knee area all the way to my toes. I do that every day, and especially if you're wearing flip-flops, there's an unavoidable flip-flop tan, but I'll mix in tennis shoes as well, just to not overexpose my feet. And then again, every day I'm putting that 70 on, just dropping it on, you know, the whole lower half. I get a little hot, you know, in the 90s with full pants on. If you're very, very sensitive to sun, that's a good way to go. There are nice pants that will keep you cooler, but I like the shorts. That's just the way I do it. A little bit in moderation, like many things. Moderation of sun is okay for most people. A little natural vitamin D, not too bad of a deal. That's how I like to get my vitamin D, is from the sun. Thank you, sun. Is from the sun. So that's just kind of how I do my little sun protection in the summertime. And man, I wear these Gators almost year round. I'll wear them from, I mean, anytime I'm out on the water, I've got one on, and I'm gonna have this contraption because I'm just trying to keep as much sun exposure off of my face. I don't care if it's January, February, you know, 40 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm gonna try to keep my face protected from the sun, just so it doesn't get sizzled like I'm in a toaster oven or an easy bake oven or any kind of oven for any extended period of time. So if anybody has any other tricks that they do for sun protection that I didn't mention here, please drop that down. We can all protect ourselves a little bit more from the sun and its harmful rays. It's got beautiful, great, good things about the sun. We could not live without the sun, but don't let it hurt you. Don't get too much exposure. Take a little protection, and you can enjoy the outdoors and the sunshine and the summertime for a long, long time with no complications. So if you got anything else, drop it down there in the comments. Let's all learn together.